everybody. Hope you've had a great day. I am just going to keep this as short and sweet as humanly possible, or as Christina-ly possible, because that's not always easy for me to do. But I'm here to talk about S&D brand ambassadors. Now, before you start swiping here, I see you kind of trying to do that. I'm going to tell it to you straight real quick. I realize that probably not every single one of you watching this is going to be intrigued with this at all for yourself, but you might want to hear what I have to say. And I also understand that some of you might not think you can do this, and I've got an answer for you on that, and it's yes, you can do anything. And some of you might just know somebody that this could be a good fit for. So if you would indulge me in letting me just share a few of the questions I've had come up today and tell you about our February enrollment offer that ends on the 29th, on the bonus day that we get this year, I would be so grateful. So earlier today, I posted up a slide story here on Instagram, and I had intended to actually go live a little earlier, but this was, y'all, it's just a crazy day today. So I'm here now, and I'm going to refer you back to those just to kind of read up on a little bit of it. But I have had a few questions, and by the way, I'm putting it in a save story too. But I have had a few questions about a couple of things, and I did want to elaborate on one final slide. So a lot of you that I've chatted with off and on, I've been explaining what this is all about and what an S&D brand ambassador is. So here it is. An S&D brand ambassador is someone who enrolls as an ambassador and who wears and shares the style and talks about it and makes personal, authentic recommendations to people. Now, that could be one-on-one. It could be using influence on social media. It could be by doing it through pop-ups, whether they are virtually or in person, or they could be any number of ways. So there's a lot of modalities of business that are merging into one really powerful platform that has never actually been built before. So if you are someone who wants to come along on an adventure before this becomes the norm, this is the place for you. But also with the heritage and the history of 3 incredible brands, which brings me to the second question I've had. What are all these brands you talk about? So you guys know me as being with Stella and Dot. I've been with Stella and Dot for almost 12 years, sharing fashion, sharing jewelry, doing all the things over here in my world. We've also had 2 sister companies for probably the last 5-ish years or so, maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. But somewhere along the way, we had 2 sisters join our family. One is Keep Collective, which is a line of keepsake and storytelling jewelry, and also a few select curated home items. Some really cute stuff is actually coming next month in that. And then we also have Ever Skincare. And now Ever is a clinical skincare line. And what is clinical? Clinical means that you have clean beauty mixed with clinical results. They come together in a really beautiful way so that you can feel good about the stuff you're putting on your skin, and so that you can really look good with all the stuff you're putting on your skin. So I've actually been a consumer of Ever forever and have loved everything I've used. So I'm very happy to talk to you about that, because I actually have been using the products. You'll never see a before and after with me though, because I've always been using it. So anyway, so those are the 3 brands of which I speak. And the third question is, what's involved with enrolling? Your last slide left me hanging because they said there's a limited time offer, and limited time sounds like I'm an infomercial, and I'm not, but I do want to tell you about what this enrollment involves. So we always, have an offer to enroll with now S&D Social Retail and our brands. But when I say enroll, what you do is you pick your passion path. You can choose to go the Stella and Dot lane. You can choose to go the Keep Collective lane. You can choose to go the Ever Skincare lane, or you can choose to go all 3 and create one super highway of amazing products that you can wear and share and recommend and authentically talk about. Again, through all those different ways that you can use this business and this platform for yourself. When you enroll, you will get $500 in product. It's typically $400, but through February 29th, it's $500 because we are in our launch phase of this new platform. And it's just an extra little bonus to get you in and to really just try it on for size. I mean, that's the main thing. It's like, even when I started, nothing's changed about that. When I first started 12 years ago, I was like, well, you know what? I'll spend the $199 to get enrolled, and worst case, I got lots of cute jewelry. And that's kind of how I still feel about it today. You never know unless you try it. So you enroll for $199, you get that $500 in product, and you get a bundle in whichever your chosen passion path is. And you can also add on other bundles. So if you decide you kind of want to do a little bit of everything, you can choose your main, and then there's some add-ons that you can get to. So we can go into those details later. And then you also get some really great ways to get your business off to a great start from the beginning. You get some free ship codes. You get a few other codes. They're valued around $150, so you can share it. You also unlock your earning opportunity, which, let's face it, that's a really great way to make a little extra cash as a side hustle, which is what the majority of people do with this platform. But there's also a small group that do this platform solely. So it's kind of like anything. But what you will do is you can earn 20 to 40%. You also get launched into an incredible online community. Think masterclass, but for this platform. I mean, incredible training that's out there. You get me. I mean, what else could you want, right? Like, come on. And you also will have, when you sell, not if, but when you sell 1,000 sales points worth of your chosen product in your first 30 days, or your chosen products, like you can sell anything across all three brands, you will be able to get your $199 back. Now, that's the limited time piece of it. You enroll by the 29th as part of our launch phase, and that's when you get that. So truly, you kind of put a little skin in the game, because let's say you don't reach that, you're like, well, okay, well then I just got some really cute stuff. Or you put the skin in the game, you work in it, you work it, and alongside me, I will help you open your shop, get going, and you get your money back. And then you have made your commissions, you have actually earned even more product, and you've got a great little business that you can take wherever you want it to go. So yeah, it's kind of like a no-brainer. So remember that code word I told you about? I'm going to say my code word's no-brainer. So let me know if you have questions. If you know somebody who might be interested, even would love referrals. I reward with sparkly jewelry, or if you want to try something from our one of our other brands, I'm happy to also send you something when somebody enrolls and gets started off successfully. So okay, a lot more time than I thought, but thank you. No brainer. Let's talk. Have a great night.